Hello and welcome to my Jeans Paper Jewels channel. Today I'm showing the card I made for Craft Roulette episode 331. May Helms was the guest. She is the star of the show of May Made It. So the spin of the wheel chose a 4x8 card with excited colors with the element of cold or chilly and random of stitches. So I started with a bubble bath piece of cardstock that measured 8x8, scored at 4 and folded in half. Mine is a landscape card. Lots of space on this card, right? It's a pretty big card. So I have my 4x8 card parameter checked. The next was excited colors. I used a layer of this Darling Duckling in between my bubble bath and my Everyday Essentials Designer Series paper, and thought they were very exciting colors because it's bright yellow, bright pink, and bright green. So what's not to love about those colors, right? So the element of cold or chilly would be the jar of lemonade and the watermelon ephemera that I got out of the Meant for You Mix and Match ephemera pack. The stitches for the random, I used the stitch shape dies, so they're obviously stitched on all the borders, so that fulfilled that parameter. Then I just added some more little ephemera pieces out of that pack. The sentiment comes from the Sweet Words and Labels stamp set, and I just thought it was perfect for this card because I am going to use it to fulfill my personal parameter of it has to be made for someone ready to give or ready to mail. So I am making this as a birthday card for someone in the Craft Roulette card exchange. So you can see some more little ephemera pieces right there. It was a pretty easy card to make because there's not much to it other than the layers. And the only drawback is I was a little bit worried about envelope size. I don't have any envelopes that fit this large a card, but the good thing is I can make one. So I checked on the United States Postal Service website to see how much extra the card would be, and all I have to do is weigh it to make sure it's not over an ounce, because you can go all the way to 11 1/8 across before you have to pay extra postage. So I'll just be paying postage by weight. So it was a fun FUNN card to make. And Craft Roulette, in case you don't know, is a paper crafting card making challenge show that airs on YouTube every Friday night at 6:10 Central with a slideshow of the previous week's submissions. And then at 6:30 Central Time, Mary Gunn, the host, comes on with her guest and spins a wheel for the parameters. So sometimes it's really exciting. You never can tell what you'll get. As a matter of fact, I believe a 4x8 card is a Craft Roulette thing, because I don't think 4x8 has one of those letters and numbers like an A2, A4, A6, or even an A9 card. I think it's a Craft Roulette thing, which makes it all the better to join us on Friday nights in the Chatterbox. So thanks for joining me today. Let me show you a couple more cards that I made while I had the Everyday Essentials paper out and the Meant for You Mix and Match ephemera. Now these cards are A2 cards, very easy to make. I just used some paper strips that I had left over. So there's one. And I thought I better start using this up because it's kind of summery. Now, although we're in summer till the end of the month, it's getting close to where we have to make some fall projects and getting real close to holiday card making and project making time. So thanks for joining me today and letting me show you my Craft Roulette submission. I appreciate you coming. Bye.